Taylor Smith. When I'm off the road, I am in Texas. We have a ranch out here. I have a husband and two girls. I started full time singing ministry and evangelism and ministering to others in 2017. So 4 years now, going on five. And I really love leading people to Jesus. I tell people I bring faith, hope, and love to a world that's definitely in need of all three. I love doing outreaches and trying to get new people introduced to Jesus and also further people's walk with Jesus. I do that by writing my songs. I have very few songs that I've picked up that aren't mine that I haven't wrote. I think tonight I have one. This first song called Freedom and Wings, and it's literally about what Jesus has done for me. Walk this world on my own, thought of it all, took a stumble, took a fall, finally hit the wall, that's how I came to him, broken on my knees, crying I give in, Lord, give me peace. Oh, can you see what he's done for me? Do you know that he loves me so? He did take my sorrow, made my heart to sing. He did take my burdens, gave me wings. Oh, freedom and wings. Shamed by what I've done, always on the run, hurt and anger, fear and doubt, had me all undone. I needed strength, guidance from above. He broke the chains, gave me his love. Oh, can you see what he has done for me? Do you know that he loves me so? He did take my sorrow, made my heart to sing. He did take my burdens, gave me wings. Oh, freedom and wings. If you're feeling like no one can fix this now, there's a Savior with a white horse to help you out. Oh, he can fix this now. Can you see what he has done for you? Do you know that he loves you so? Can you see what he has done for us? Do you know that he loves us so? He will take our sorrow, make our hearts to sing. He will take our burdens, give us a wings. Oh, freedom and wings. Freedom and wings.
Very nice. Very nice. Right off the bat, as a fellow songwriter, I want to tell you I recognize good lyrical workmanship when I hear it. Very nice.
Yeah. Rhyme on 2 and 4.
All righty. You're out in Snyder, Texas. I'm not familiar with what part of Texas that's at. What's it nearby?
We are halfway between Abilene and Lubbock. So we are West Texas. We're 4.5 hours from Dallas.
Okay, all right. So I've been in some parts of Texas in years past, for business travel, and I never got to the west part. So okay.
We are windmills, cows, and cotton.
Yes, indeed, totally. I love it. So now, the other interesting thing here is you and your husband. I guess you have a lot of ministry activity that's going on. You want to share real briefly what that is exactly?
We do. So we do kind of three main things. I sing, I speak, I tell the stories about my songs, what led me to write them. My husband speaks and preaches. Both of us minister, but my husband also cooks really good brisket. I guess you can't be from
Oh,
Texas and not cook really good brisket. So we help a lot of churches and other outreaches do outreaches and try to reach others. I do a mix of old country to try to bring people in, and then we give them the gospel story once we get them in. So I love doing outreach. It's probably one of my favorite things to do.
now, what's your definition of old country?
Oh, let's see. I do Daddy's Hands by Holly Dunn. I do a lot of Judds. I do a couple Dolly Partons, like Coat of Many Colors. Let's see. I do 16th Avenue.
Did,
Probably I say old country. Some people are like,
yeah.
that's not
Did,
old country.
did,
But
did, did
70s
you?
and 80s, quite a bit.
Okay. Do you do any like the really old school stuff, like from Will the Circle Being Broken era, that kind of thing?
I haven't yet. I do. I'd rather have Jesus. Have a couple of the
Oh, that's a good. There
blue
you go.
Heavenly Highway hymnals. I do
Yeah.
Rock of Ages. I actually got to remake Rock of Ages. I did like
Oh,
Chris
okay.
Tomlin and Louis Giglio did with Amazing Grace. My Chains Are Gone. I did. The same thing. I turned the stanzas into
Hmm.
verses and wrote a chorus, and so it's
Cool.
Rock of Ages. You're my rock.
Alrighty. So
That
I'm
one
more
was
on
fun.
the
I got to have Jeff Bates produce that one.
I'm more on the blues side myself with what we do here, but I've touched on a little bit of old gospel country. So someday, if I ever get my Will the Circle Being Broken cover done, I'll send you a copy.
Awesome. I love it.
See if you approve or not. All right, what else you got for us?
I have another song I wrote. This is actually the second song I wrote. I didn't sing and I didn't write. And just one day, God laid this song on my heart. I was walking through and it just came out. I sung the chorus for it and I brought it to a friend of mine who ended up saying, hey, let's go to Nashville and record it. And it snowballed from there. It turned everything around for us, gave us my calling in life. It's called Lion of Judah. Well, there's a lot of good intention from people trying to point the way, asking us the question, what if Jesus came back today? Would he have a fancy Facebook posting pictures of Calvary? Would he text, tweet, or maybe do a selfie with the hashtag follow me? He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Oh, brother, can't you see? No man comes unto the Father but by me. If you knew me, you'd know the Father, and the Spirit would live in you. I am the Lion of Judah. I have come to make you new. Now there's a lot of unseen dangers as you go along your way. He has not left or forsaken, and he loves you still today. Don't let the world tell you about someone that they don't know. When he splits that eastern sky, you'd better be ready to go. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Oh, brother, can't you see? No man comes unto the Father but by me. If you knew me, you'd know the Father, and the Spirit would live in you. I am the Lion of Judah. I have come to make you new. He live in you. I am the Lion of Judah. I have come to make you new. He is the Lion of Judah. He did come to make you new.
Very nice, very nice, very nice instrumentation there. Now, did you record that in Nashville as well?
I did. I recorded that at Larry Mars Studio, Mars
Okay.
Recording Studio.
Do you have like some session dude doing like the violin and lap steel and all that?
I did.
Okay.
I remember my last two albums, we had Chris Golden. He did piano for one, he did percussion, he did keys. He did percussion for one. I had James Matajic do guitar on one. I can't remember his name. Is Allison Krause's touring guitarist. He happened to be in Nashville for my last album, Sing All Believers, and he did all the guitar parts on all
Cool.
those songs.
So in years past, I didn't really think much about the lap steel stuff. But then after seeing what Glenn Kaiser would do, I got an old vintage lap steel and kind of learned some basic sort of blues rock stuff. But that is so much more simplistic than how the lap steel is used in country. And I'm just, you know, I think their skill level is light years ahead of mine.
I know piano and I know music theory, but I'm
Yeah.
currently learning fiddle, bass, and banjo. Because I don't know, fiddle,
Yeah.
banjo, steel. It's just, I love all the country sounds.
Yeah, yeah. One of these days, I need to like. There's some other more standard lap steel tunings that the country guys use. I need to learn, figure those out, and understand them because I just do real crude, simple, open tuning and turn up the overdrive and do like a sort of a rock thing. But that doesn't count for country, does? So, all right. So what else you got there? You got some more?
Yes, I have a worship song that I wrote late 2019. It was one of the last songs that made it on my album, Sing All Believers. I actually, Sing All Believers was a line I wanted to call the album Holy because it was my favorite song on the album. It was probably the most worshipful song that I've ever wrote to date. And I just fell in love with it. And actually, it was Larry Mars that loved the line in it, Sing All Believers. And he said, I think that's what you should call the album because you're inviting people in your outreaches and in the churches that you help and go to. He said, you're inviting people to come with you and asking them to sing with you. So I love the fact that we named the whole album Sing All Believers. But I call the
Cool.
song Holy. You're the maker, life's and taker, King of all nations, Lord of creation. You're the potter, you're the Father, Savior, Redeemer. Oh, sing all believers. I worship you who has made this heart right. I praise you for winning sin's fight. Look what the light of the world has done for me. My hope, my joy makes me sing. Holy, holy, worthy is the Lamb that was slain. Holy. Hope of the world, God's spoken word, Counselor, Prince of Peace, His love will not cease. Our good shepherd, the good news that God by name. Worthy is the Lamb that was slain. I worship you who has made this heart right. I praise you for winning sin's fight. Look at the light of the world has done for me. My hope, my joy makes me sing. Holy, holy, worthy is the Lamb that was slain. Holy, 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 holy.
Yeah, very good, very nice.
I
So,
said we rocked out with Jesus in the studio with that one.
yeah, beautiful. I know you mentioned earlier that you guys, your ministry, you kind of just go wherever the need is. How far typically are you traveling to go serve?
We have been from Florida to Maine. I was in Oregon once. We will go in any of the continental 50 states. I'll
Hmm.
fly out. We got asked about Canada one time, and I don't know a whole lot about customs and crossing the border yet in that aspect, but we are praying about it.
Well, as of a few decades ago, it was relatively painless, but yeah, who knows if it's changed or not? You probably do have to research it. Yeah, but that's cool. And people just they just give what they're able to support you, right?
Yes, sir. We do it all by love offerings. We never ask for a minimum. We have a couple of monthly supporters that help us
Mm.
for gas money and just getting us down the road. We have supporters that help us to for albums. We're actually looking at two more albums.
Mm.
We I was doing some more of my own songwriting, but we kind of put them on the back burner, and I'm probably going for my fourth album to do a remake of gospel songs where I'm gonna do the
Okay.
Rock of Ages, You're My Rock, and
Yeah,
some
yeah.
other ones.
The old classics, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. What else you got
Carrie
here?
Underwood just put one out that is awesome.
Mm. Okay. What else you got?
I have my testimony song, another song that I say kind of started off for me. It was in one of the my first album. I actually named it after the song called A Brand New Start because it's literally my testimony song. Um, I put to music the night that I asked Jesus to be my savior, and I told God that I believed him and I believed in his son. And I literally put it to music, and I call it A Brand New Start. Gotta stare up at the stars, but I don't know who you are. And I've done some things that have made me not the same. So I cannot imagine if you'd want to know my name. God, I don't know where you are, but I feel you with my heart. And now I know, Lord, I don't want to be apart. So can you give me a brand new start? This is what he said. Child, you don't know me, but I know who you are. And I knew you You can feel me, 'cause I press against your heart. And I can give you a brand new start. That's what I told him. Lord, you know what I've done, and how long I have run. How can you forgive when I've done you so wrong? Would you really give me a new song? This is what he said again. Child, you don't know me, but I know who you are. And I knew you before I made the stars. You can feel me, 'cause I press against your heart. And I can give you a brand new start. Still today, still tells us, child, you don't know me, but I know who you are. And I knew you before I made the stars. You can feel me, 'cause I press against your heart. And I can give you a brand